Hi, this is Debbie. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. It's that time again, time to set up my monthly composition notebook slash junk journal slash planner slash whatever. And this is my current month, and it's getting close to where I need to start putting things into April. This is for March 2021. And what I like to do is I like to go through and I like to review what worked and what didn't. Okay. I made some little doodads that helped me figure out what kind of things I wanted to do every day. I have my AM and my PM kind of stuff. My weeklies. Now my weeklies were a success, a huge success. I am crazy about them, but my dailies were not so good after my first set. Nothing. You know why? I'll tell you. Also, my social media. It went like gangbusters at the beginning, but then I swapped over to my my social media my social media thing. And then my list didn't work either. Okay, so every single month, what I like to do is I like to figure out what worked and what didn't, and then fix it for the next month, so that each month it's getting better and better. Okay, so I start out with a 100-sheet composition notebook. This is Pen and Gear, so it was Walmart. I got this at Walmart. You can get them at the Dollar Tree. I think just about every single store that I've ever been in had these. Even my grocery store sells these. So you can get them pretty cheap. And I was going to take this into the living room and start gluing it. And I realized that I haven't shown y'all in a while how I do that. So I only did, I think, 2 pages. Yep, 2 pages. So I'm going to show you how I do this, because I've had people ask me how I do it, and it's very easy, but if you don't know, you don't know. So I'm going to show you. Since this is 100 pages, I'm going to glue 2 pages together, okay, at a time, like this. And I use my glue stick, Scotch Create glue stick. I'll leave a link below so that you can find out what it looks like and where you can find it on Amazon. But you can, I'm not sure where you could buy it elsewhere. I've never bought it anywhere but Amazon. So there you go. And then, so that's all I do is I glue 2 together. So I'm going to do a few of these just so that you can see how I do it. Now I do it differently from the first part of the book. I'll explain. This is bound in the middle with thread. You see that? And it keeps it together very well. All right. So once I get to the middle, after I've glued 2 pages together, and once I get to the middle, I turn it around and upside down. This is the back. See, it's upside down. And I start gluing from that side. It helps it not get uneven. So this side's going to get all flattened, all right, while I'm gluing it, and then this side's not going to get flattened. So that's why I turn it around and I do this side so that it's even in the end. Okay, all right. So let me get back to this page, this side, and so I have used other glue sticks, and they work just fine. Some of them not as good as others. You can use any kind you want. I do not suggest using liquid glue because it warps the pages. But there's always a caveat. But if that's all you have, please, 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 please feel free to use that, because we are here to use up our stash, okay? And if that is the only glue that you have available, then go for it and use it, okay? But if you have another option, then go with that. I've used the glue sticks from Dollar Tree. They're not so great, but they get some of it done. There will be edges that will be loose, but that's okay. I mean, this is for you, right? So do you care if the edges aren't completely secured? I don't care. You know, as long as they're together and I can work with them, then I'm okay with it, you know. So you see, this is exactly how I glue my pages. So I'm not going to waste any more time showing y'all how I do this, because I want to show y'all how I get this book made for April. So there you go, and I will see you when this is all glued, and then I'll be back. All right, everything is glued down, and I have everything figured out what I want to do inside. Like I said before, I like to go through and figure out what worked and what didn't, okay, and then leave out the things that didn't work and leave in the things that did work. So this month for April, I decided I wanted to use coloring books for my dividers and my covers, because I think they're just so much fun, and I have coloring books in every place that I end up sitting in my home, just so that I have something to doodle with, you know, when I'm just sitting. And you can do different holidays, different themes. I mean, this one's for Christmas. I've been going closer to like the mandalas, because they're so much easier to just do a little bit and then walk away. You know what I mean? You can just do like, what was that? You can do just like little tiny dots. Okay, and then you can just leave it, and then you can come back, and then you can do the solid lines or whatever. But it's so much, I enjoy it. I really enjoy it, and I've been a coloring person all my life. I've always enjoyed coloring, and I use colored pencils, I use crayons, I use magic markers, I use highlighters, I use all kinds of things. I don't know where any of these came from. I'm going to show you these UPCs real quick. So if you want to, you can freeze that and figure out where they came from. All right, I've had these for quite a long time, so I'm not quite sure where most of these are from. I think this one was from Target, because I saw this $3 thing on there. So there you go. Those are where I am getting my the pictures that I'm going to be putting on in my dividers here. So what I'm going to be putting in here is the month of April, and it never prints with the top on there, but that's okay. I'll put it in here somewhere. So this is the month of April, and then these are the weeklies that I designed. So my weeklies are going to look like this. I haven't cut everything out yet, but Monday through Thursday will be on the left, and then Friday through Sunday with spot for notes too. So that's how this is going to look for each week. And so I went back and forth, because I had a spot in March's book to put to have dailies, and I didn't use them, and I was not happy, because I wasted parts of it. So what I decided was I'm going to have my week on these 2 pages, and then I'm going to have a page for each day, okay, and then I'm going to have my next week. And I think maybe that way I'll use it more, because what I did was I stuck them in the back, the dailies in the back, and I I never referred to them. But if they're right up here in front, maybe that'll work for me. I don't know. But I'm trying to try different things that work. So I'm going to have tabs on the top that designate the month and when the weeklies start. And then I'm going to have a page for future planning and then another page for my Etsy shop. And so on this side, I'm going to put all the weeks. So this is week 1, week 2, week 3. Wait, this is week 5, week 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, whew, thought I missed one. So, let's see, what else? Okay, so this is one that I already colored in, but I really like the colors. So I'm going to figure out a way to put this on my front. So it'll be the only one that's colored in. And then I chose these from those different books that I just showed you. Just different ones that while I'm sitting in the evening and I'm watching something and I feel like I want to color. This gives me lots of options to color with, and plus it's going to be a pretty result afterwards. So yeah, I just picked some that I thought would be cute. Here's the butterfly, and I like this one. I think I'm going to put this one on the inside cover or the first page. I'm not sure, but I just really like this. It's not one that I colored. It was inside one of the books. It gives you suggestions on how you want to color things, but I just really liked the colors. So there you go. That's what I'm going to do on these. And so what I need to do right now is I need to put some double-sided sticky tape. That's what I use to put my papers down, because sometimes my papers are heavy duty, and it's hard for them to stay onto these onto this paper right here, because this paper is not, you know, the most sturdy paper. That's why I have to glue them together, and I'm fine with that, because these are a deal. I love using the composition notebooks. They're the bomb diggity. Because you can do whatever you want to them, and they'll come back. I mean, they're made to last. They're awesome. So yeah, that's why I use them so much. I mean, I just love them. Okay, so that's how I put the double-sided sticky tape on. I put them on every single divider that's up here. I put them on those pages. So see, there's the tapes on there, and so I put them on every one of these. So the front page, I'm going to put this one on. So let me take can you see? Let me take these off and put them on. Do you like to color? Is that something that you're interested in, that you've done before? I know a lot of us did it when we were younger. And some of us just decided not to do it anymore, and that's okay. I love doing that. I'm a big fan. Let's see. I want to make sure that I get a lot of this in here. I need to. Whoop, okay. Let's just do it, Debbie. Okay. There we go. I was worried that the colors would come through on the back side, this black, but I think that's okay. I think it looks fine. I really enjoyed coloring this one, and I wanted to do something with it. And I thought it'd be really neat to have just the one page that would be colored, and then the rest of them wouldn't, and then I could color them at my leisure whenever I felt like it. And you can get coloring books all day long at the Dollar Tree. I mean, they're very, very low cost. So they're very easy. Oh, and also there's places online that you can print them for free. So I would look into that as well. I've printed some from free websites before, but I haven't done it in quite a while because I had all these books. So, but all you have to do is do a Google search and just search free coloring pages, and it will pop up tons and tons of them. And you can do specific ones too. You can say like spring coloring books, and it'll pop up spring coloring books. So there you go. There's room up here or wherever I want to put April 2021. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and I'm going to glue the weekly pages in, and I'm going to somehow use this as a tuck, I think, in the front, because I like having something in the front to put things in, you know, receipts and notes and all kinds of things. So yeah, I'm going to figure out something for that too, and I will be right back. Okay, so I have already completed gluing everything in. I used the tab maker. It's a hole punch, and I got this from Amazon, and I use just a regular manila file folder every single time. That's what I use to make my my tabs, and I love this thing. I will leave a link down below where I got it. I got it from Amazon. So there you go. And let's see. So this is the one that I colored in, and I just glued it on here, and this is the only one that's going to have color. The rest of it is all going to be in the black and white. This right here, it was just sitting here on my desk. They're from the Dollar Tree. This is the UPC if you want to copy that and figure out where you want it, where you can get it. And I just took my dauber and went like this to color in the string, and I stuck this on here. I was just looking for something to put April on, and there you go. So I don't know if I'm going to leave this on. I may put something to dangle from it. I don't know. We'll see later. Okay, so the rest of the book is all going to be in black and white. So I was really excited about just having this one being so colorful on the front. Okay, this is the first page. It's going to be for the month of April, and I just stuck one of the smaller colored pages from this coloring book right here. I just stuck that right here to make a side pocket so that I could stick things in it like this, because I like to stick things like receipts or, you know, whatever. That way I have something to put it in. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start putting my tabs on here. Now I've already, let's see, where's my, here it is. I've already stuck some double-sided sticky tape on the back of there. And I am going to use my glue stick as well, just so that they're doubly stuck. And this is going to go on the top edge. There are going to be ones that are on the side edge, but this is going to be on the top. So let's see, should I start from this edge or go from this edge? I think I'm going to go from this edge. Okay, there we go. There's the month, and I stuck I stuck the month on here. I used my dauber and used the black, I mean the brown on there, but I really don't like that because I did the rest of it in black. So I think, I don't know if that's going to help. No, it's not going to help. I might be stuck with this. Let's see if I can, oh, that looks bad too, doesn't it? Okay. I'm just going to leave it. All right, so there's my month. I need to write in here April. I haven't done that yet. These are going to be my goals. I haven't written that in yet either. Now I have black all over my hands. These are going to start my weeklies. And let's see. Here's the tab for that. So I'm going to stick that on here. Let me stick some glue on it. That's for the weeks. Okay. All right. And then next I have my double paged weeks, which worked really well in last month. So I'm going to keep that, and I'm going to put my tabs for the weeks on the side here. So it'll be easier access, I think. We'll see. You never know. Right? So here we go with week 1. And I left everything pretty stark with the black and white. I thought that was pretty cool because I'm staying with these coloring pages in the black and white. So I thought that went well. So these are going to be each day of the week. So this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then this could be future planning for next week if I wanted. And then this is week 2. So I'm just going to go ahead and put week 2 on here. I hope this makes sense. I'm trying to explain everything as I go. All right, so week 1 and then week 2. It really doesn't need to be too close to each other. I had a lot of people ask me questions about my tabs, so I'm going to do a video on making tabs. And there's so many different ways that you can make tabs. I'm just, it'll be fun. So leave a comment below and let me know if you're interested in the tab video. Okay, so this is week 2. Week 3. Okay. All right. And then week 4 is right here. I reuse these, by the way. I just cross them out and write something else on them. And they're all in pencil. So I can use them for something else later down the road. I just love reusing things. All right, so week, this is week 4. I heard y'all. I was wondering why you were screaming at me. Use week 4, use week 4. All right. I'm using week 4. There we go. So week 5 is already right here. Let me match this up to week 4. Okay. All right, so then I've got future planning on this one. Future planning. I like to make plans for the next month, and I like to have some place to put it. Hope you're not looking at my head. Oops. So I decided to make a couple of pages for that, for future planning. It's more than one page on here. It's a few pages. So then I have one for my Etsy shop to brainstorm or brain dump, whatever. I didn't have one in my a spot in my social media book, so that's what I'm doing there. And I do have quite a bit left over after what I'm going to be using for that, and I think I'm going to be using it for lists. So I may add another tab to this. I'm not sure yet, but let me get all of these notepad thingies, put them back on my desk. And that is done. Okay, so let's see. Oh, there was another tip I wanted to show you. These things, I was gluing them on, okay, and some of them had glue left over. So what I do to get the stickiness from the glue, this is baby powder. Just regular baby powder, okay? And I just stick my fingers in there and run it along the side wherever the stickiness is, and the stickiness disappears, for real. It's magic. I don't know why. I don't have one of those rosin bags. They're pretty pricey, and you can get baby powder at the Dollar Tree. So this is pretty doggone cheap. And yeah, I just used an old medicine jar, or whatever this is, bottle, and I just dumped it all in here so it'd be easier to use in here. So that's what I sometimes have, little flakes of white around, and that's what it's from. Okay, so let's do a quick flip through. I'm really excited about this because this is going to be dual use. So when I open it up, I have this pocket here. I love this. This is really cool. Get inspired. So the month I have set aside to, I'm not crazy about this. I think I'm going to put some washi tape on here to cover it up. So this is my month of April. This is where I'm going to put my goals. Okay, right here. And then this is where the weeks starts. And I love this tree. It's awesome. This is week 1. I need to go through and date these. Then I have pages for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then future planning for next week. And then here's week 2. And it's the same. And then there's week 3. Week 4. This needs some more glue. It's sticking up. There we go. Okay. And then week 5. There we go. I had a lot of glue everywhere by the end of it, so I was putting powder everywhere. Okay. So after week 5, I have enough plain days just for the week. And then this is for the future plan. Okay. And I have a few days for that. And then my Etsy shop. And then somewhere over here is going to be brain dump or lists. Something like that. All right. So there we go. This is going to get on my last nerve. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. So there you go. I'm really happy with this cover. Since I'm going to have so much of the starkness, throughout. I like this pop of color. I hope you do too. Tell me what you think below. Yeah, this is a fun month. I'll be excited about using this book. That's the main thing about these, is being excited about using them. And that's why I like to change them up every month and check, like I did from this month. For right now it's still March. And I go through and I check and see what's working and what's not working, and it helps me to figure out what I can do for the next month. And I'm really happy about this. I really like it, and I hope you do too. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, peace out.